episode 24, and I am filming this very late as it's nearly midnight. As can see, it's 10 to 12. So, yeah, and normally, I plan. I have this notebook here. Normally, it'd be a list of things to go through, but I'm not going to do that today. I want to be more, host guest kind of thing. I want to speak from the heart as if having a conversation, not planning it out as if it's just like a normal YouTube video. I want that like connection. So yeah, I'm not planning it today. It could go well, it could go horribly wrong, but that's the plan anyways. And you'll see at the bottom like the like no chapters. It'll just be going through, just speaking basically. Yeah, but I'm going to go through is my opinion on dating and modern love and all that. As a 19-year-old, well, nearly 20 because it's my birthday in 2 days. Well, my birthday is 7th of July and it's 5th of July because nearly midnight. It's almost 6th of July, so yeah, my birthday is technically in a day-ish, so I'll be 20, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm going to go through my opinion on love and dating and all that, as a Christian, as a young person. And well, it's not the best, is it? It's just not. Like one of the things I watched it from a video like over a year ago, so it's just brief, yeah. Basically, a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, but like before the 80s and all that, and probably in the 90s, there was a thing of like one man to one woman. Alright, that's how it was. For dating, there was basically anyone for someone, if you know what I mean. But obviously, after that, it's probably late 90s, early 2000s, it started to change. Maybe these statistics may be wrong, but the point is correct. Basically, well, the dates, should I say, basically now, like modern times, it's got to a point where it's like 5 women to 1 man, or like 7 men to 1 woman. It's very unequal and it's unbalanced, and there's not that 1-to-1 ratio anymore. So it leaves a lot of people missing out, and that's why it's a lot harder to find love, because instead of, let's say, there's been 1 woman took by 1 man, or 1 man took by 1 woman, now it's like the 7 women gone for 1 man. So normally, that means there's like 6 men left alone, if you know what I mean, or vice versa, if you get what I mean. I think that's one of the big issues. It's not really equal anymore. It's popular, unpopular. Just people get left out and they have like no chance of finding love. Really, no chance. It just sucks. It just shows how unequal it is, how unbalanced it is, and all that. And well, it's probably a lot to do with lust, and it's a lot to do with all the plays and all that. Like, and like, I don't know about you, but I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, of course, and I've learned that lesson many times through my life. Even though technically you do judge a book by its cover, like if you go and buy a book, you read the title, then the cover. They're the 2 things to look at first, or vice versa. You may look at the cover first, then read the title, and then decide if you want it or not. So yeah, but anyways, and that may sound bad, but me personally, I can just look around and I can just tell. I mean, it may not be 100% correct, but you can just tell who's going to cheat on you and who's not. You can just look at someone, how they're dressed, how they act. You can just tell they're going to cheat on you or not. I mean, I suppose it saves wasting time, but it's like, I don't get it. Like, me personally, I see all these, like, for me, my side of things, being a man, I see all these other men and all that, people my age drooling over these women, pretty women and all that, the makeup, dress, look, cry, I get it, right, I get it. But the thing is, I wouldn't want to do that, because you just know they're going to cheat on you. So it's like, what's the point? They'll cheat on you with some guy, then they'll cheat on that guy with some other guy. I know it sounds horrible, but it's true. It's true for both men and women. If you're a woman, you could probably look around and see which man's going to be cheating on you, and not just by the way they look and they act. And I know it sounds bad, but it's kind of true. It's like, it kind of just didn't give you any point. Like, you don't have any reason to just go and try, because you just look at that person, like, they'll probably cheat on you, they'll probably cheat on me, and that's it. You just don't do anything. So yeah, that's one of the issues as well. It's not an issue, but it's just a thing. Cheating's very common in this world now. I mean, I got cheated on. I mean, it's pretty common. You'll get cheated on. If you haven't, good. But yeah, and it's like even like TV shows and movies. I'm not being sexist, especially made by women. The romance is a person cheating on someone. I mean, I can't really name the movies. I don't really watch many movies, but I've seen like videos and it's true. A lot of modern love stories is just people getting cheated on. It's like a love triangle kind of thing. It's just messed up. Yeah, but dating is generally messed up in this world. There's a lot of lust, a lot of cheat. I think it's like, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like 50% of marriages end in divorce, which is kind of bad. But that's how probably, at least I think it's in the USA, not in the world, but I think in the USA or something like that. Maybe in the world actually, I don't know, but yeah, it's bad. It's common for people to get divorced, it's common for people to get cheated on, common for people to get broke up on, and I just think it sucks. Modern dating is very different, very difficult, and it's very toxic. It's dangerous, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it just is like, I mean, even now, like, I mean, I know a lot of men. I mean, I've experienced this myself. I mean, I'm on and off, I'll be honest, but it's like a lot of men now and a lot of people just they don't see the point in dating anymore. They're happy being single because it's just less effort. There's less issues. There's less worries. You don't have to worry about being cheated on. You can focus on yourself. You can be happy with yourself. I mean, yeah, you've got mates, and you can essentially get that. I mean, I suppose some people can find that love you get from a partner somewhere else. But that's even like another thing. People don't really date anymore either. If they are, it's just like a fling, like a one night thing, and that's it. And it's like, now, I mean, I think of all these people who I used to know, like secondary school, less school, like secondary school. How many years ago now? 4 years ago. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's like, I think I hear about all the people now is there, just like, just ruin themselves, like just going around, sleeping around, messing around and all that. And it just shows, it's like, it's very toxic dating. It's very toxic, and that's why I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting for the person. I mean, I always say, wait for love. If you want to find love, you turn your back on it, if you know what I mean, and it'll come to you. But yeah, I'm waiting for love. I'm not going to pursue it. It's not to the point. It's not worth it, because you'll find lost. You'll find something wrong. It's like, there's no point. There's better things to do than just chase love. That you can just improve yourself, become better, and chase your dreams instead, and you'll actually get there. If you know what I mean. Chase love, you won't get it. Chase dreams, you will. So yeah, but I just think love's a very toxic thing. Like dating's a very toxic thing. Whether it's just boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, and all that. I know I'm young saying this. You've got no experience with it, but it's just what's happening in the world. What I've learned from other people. And yes, some of my own opinions in there as well, I get, but it's the truth. It genuinely sucks. Some people, I mean, like, won't put my brother, but my brother, he can find it when he is like that, if he really wants to. But me, I'm like, I don't, I'm not the best. I'm not the best, to be honest with you. But I don't mind. I know there's someone out there for me. I'm just going to wait for however long that is, but yeah, just get lonely being single sometimes. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're like, no, I don't want to date. I'm happy being single. All times like, oh, I wish I were dating someone. But yeah, it's tough dating. And when dating is, it's so messed up. It's just so messed up. Like, relationships just get younger and younger. Like, like 10-year-olds dating 12-year-olds, like losing their virginity and all that. It's messed up. It's messed up. Like, the devil has got a hold of all this. So yeah, if you hate it and all that, I don't blame you. It's very tough. That's why I think you need God in it. Really, you need God in your relationships, because He's the only way it can really work. Or blossom into something amazing, you know, not just like your average relationship or marriage. Like, yes, it works, but like something better where you just grow together in all life, you know what I mean? You know, it's yeah, but that's like really my opinion on modern dating. It's crap, really. It's ruined. It's not all hopeless. I'm not gonna say don't ever date, okay? And if you get the opportunity to date someone, take it. You know, take the chance, because it's better to know if that person was for you or not than to guess. You know, if there was, like, it's better to go and date someone and get your heart broken than to never date someone and wonder how it would have ended or how it would have worked out. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I would say do be careful and don't be one of these idiots who just goes around chasing love and trying to get the highest body count on all that, 'cause that just stuff ruins it. You know, just look for a pure person, a person that makes you happy, and I'll wait for them. You know, if you're gonna look for them, you wait for them. Yeah, but generally modern dating sucks. It's just, yeah, it's bad. I don't know if it'll ever get worse or not. I don't know, but there was all other stuff. I was like, households don't really seem. They don't have that. How can I put it? That like structure, if you know what I mean. Like, everything else, like men and women are different but equal in different ways. You know what I mean? Men and women are equal in different ways. But now society is pushing that. Like feminism, like woman's better than men, or men's better than woman, or men and women are equal in the same ways, which is not true. Men and women are equal, definitely. You know, there's no superior or inferior. Men and women are equal, but in their own ways. You know, a man needs a woman and a woman needs a man, okay? Because a woman has stuff that a man hasn't, and a man has stuff that a woman hasn't, okay? So it's like, that's what it is. But there's all like this and all like other stuff and all like amazing, all but like sex changes and all that. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite bad. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember done for this episode, but it's my opinion on dating, and I hope it's just, you know, some conversation thing, like go off on a thing here, go and talk. I'll just talk about some other stuff for a bit. It's like, I don't know if I should keep doing this podcast or not. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like, I do, because it can open so many doors for me in the future. If I keep going, I can grow, yes, but it's like, how can I put it? Like, I know I thought I'd do better. I thought I'd be doing better, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm still just kind of just filming from my phone in my bedroom. Me talking to you. It's a podcast, but I don't have any guests on yet. And that might change soon when I'm driving. But it's like, I don't know, I don't feel like any growth has happened. Like, yeah, I get it. I got nearly 1,000 subscribers. And I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But what you've got to understand is I've probably spent nearly £100 or whatever on paid promotion to get that. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. Probably a bit less. Naturally, this podcast doesn't get anywhere. I know it's not all about views. I know it's not all about that. I just need to. It's about what I put into the podcast and all that. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm very limited at the moment, and you can only do so much with one person, if you know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully I will get guests on. I don't know how it would happen. Hopefully I get my old mic down, which is literally up there, and transfer that out. But yeah, it's just naturally this podcast sucks in a way. You know, it's I get like a few views most naturally. Paid, yeah, I could get hundreds. I can get up to like a couple of thousand, but naturally it's just yeah. And I slowly lose subscribers, like so. It was like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm slacking, like I'm falling behind. Like I says, I'm gonna do something better for this podcast. Like I'm gonna keep growing. I'm gonna gradually get better, but I'm still in the same space. Yes, I'm probably better at talking, more confident on the camera and all that, and I can structure my videos, my episodes better. But it's still like, is it a podcast or is it just me fumbling on? You know, it's like there's so many stories I could tell of what's happened in my life recently, but I can't yet for reasons. But you know, it's like back to that paid promotion thing. I don't want to just. How can I put it? I don't want to just keep chucking money into this podcast, and then if I stop chucking money into it, it gets nowhere. If you know what I mean. Like, even with like 1,000 subscribers, I still get like no views. And again, I know it's not about views, but still, you get the gist. Maybe it's because I don't have any guests on, but that is quite a difficult thing to do in my situation. Well, excluding friends, I could get some friends on, but I can't just keep putting friends on, you know. So I only know so many people, but yeah, it's tough what I think, and you know, I look at these other podcasts like George Drunk. I watch myself. It's like a million times better. Than they've got professional kit. You know, they've got better cameras and all that. Like me, it's just my phone. It's just this mic here and me talking. And hopefully, I do a good enough video. But it's like I don't know. I don't know. It'd be my plan was to be a self-improvement podcast, and it is. But it's like I feel there's so much more I could talk about. But if I do, there's not really a niche. There's not really a category for this podcast, and that's not really the best thing. I don't know. I mean, I suppose the niche could possibly just be me, but it's like I could, but you know, I can't do random stuff. But then, you know, a lot of podcasts are just big. They speak about their lives, what they've experienced, and all that. But it's like, and what's happening. It's like I don't watch the news because it's a load of crap, load of propaganda, load of lies, and it can make you very paranoid. So I avoid that stuff. So that like this what happened with Israel, Iran, and all that. I had no clue what was going on. Not really. I knew a few things on TikTok and that's about it. I don't even know how it started. I don't even know who started it. I don't even know who's. I don't even know who's good or bad in it. Because yeah, so yeah, but it's like news. Yeah, like I'd love to speak to you about basketball and all that, but I'm rambling on here, I know. But it's like I don't know enough about basketball. So yeah, it's just I don't know, it's tough. Yeah, let's go for that anyways, because why not? I mean, you know, then people are going to see this anyways. It's going to be you, Blake, if you do watch this, and a couple of people, but they won't watch it for long, like a minute max. So yeah, I've got to change some of that. Now I've got to change it up, but I just don't know what, you know. So yeah, but that is that. I have no book recommendation. So yeah, but the bit of wisdom I'll give you is this: it is about love. You gotta be selfless to your relationship. But if you need to get out for whatever reason, be selfish. Okay, selfish in the relationship, but then be selfish to get out of it. If it's, you know, bees out of cheated on you or something, you know what I mean? Or like you just need to get out of it because it's a bad relationship, because it's tearing you down, because they're a bad person, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, don't be like, oh, I don't hurt them. I mean, it's good, but it's like if it's just ruining you, if it's just if it's just dragging you down, you know, leave it. So yeah, bit of a rambling on, but that's what it is. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'll see you next episode for episode 25, and hopefully I keep this going. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe things change. Maybe I change things up. But